Every our costumes.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, get someone to tie your shoes. Kate. Kate. Come here, sweetie. Okay, come here for a minute, though. Okay? Where you sit? You need to tie your shoes.
I'm in kindergarten, Mom. I'm doing the play.
Yes, I know.
Excuse me. Excuse me. This is not
Because the company.
This is a pretty exciting moment. I think these friends sitting in front are about as excited as the actors are today because they've been in preparation for such a long time. It's been a wonderful project. We've all worked real hard. One very short announcement I'd like to make before I turn on the music is that there's a project that some of the children have been doing, making some quilt blocks to be assembled into a large quilt with the help of Lynn Gorman, and it's set up on the front porch right now. There's a large screen, and you can see some of the blocks that are finished. There are also stories that the Southern kids have been writing about them. Real short, real wonderful little stories. So take a chance to walk around there and see that afterwards if you have a minute to do that. Is everybody comfortable? You know what? We've got the whole earth in our hands. Sing, teachers.
The whole earth in our hands. We got the whole earth in our hands. Listen, everybody, we got to join together to save this place with some help from above. Oh, don't you know it's in our hands? We got the whole earth in our hands. 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 We got the oceans and the rivers in our hands. We got the valleys and the prairies in our hands. We got the rivers and the forests and the fish in the sea. Oh, don't you know it's in our hands? We got the whole earth in our hands. 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 We got the sky in our hands. We got the eagle and the dove in our hands. Each and every one of us can do our share. Oh, don't you know it's in our hands? We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole earth 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 in our hands.
our research, then we're going to do the play.
We're going to get started with reading our research.
Welcome to the rainforest. The Marsupial Frog by Jocelyn Johnson. I'm called a marsupial frog because I have a pouch to carry my young, just like a kangaroo does. My husband helps me put eggs into the pouch on my back. When they hatch into tadpoles and change into froglets, then I take my hind toe and reach back there to open the pouch and let the baby froglet hop out. I'm an amphibian and I eat small insects. I need a lot of water to live and grow. The Chameleon by Andrew Whitman. I'm a chameleon and I have great camouflage. You can't see me when I'm camouflaged because I turn the same color as the place I'm in, every place I'm in. I have a long horn that protects my body. My eyes can go in different directions so I can see things very well, even in back of me. I can see things I'm hunting, like insects, and I can see things that are trying to eat me. My very, very, very sticky tongue moves fast to help me catch food. I have 2 pairs of opposable thumbs on each foot so I can hold on to tree branches and twigs. I live on the ground layer of the rainforest in Africa and India. I have a very, very sharp horn, and my tail curls up neatly. The Green Iguana by Nathan Nash. I am a cold-blooded animal. Another name for this is ectothermic. This means that when I'm out in warm weather, my body is warm. When I'm out in cold weather, my body is cold. I can grow up to 6 feet long. I can climb down from the canopy to the understory down to the forest floor. I'm a good climber. I can camouflage a little bit. I'm green, and if I lie down on a leaf, I'm camouflaged. I have scales, I have lungs, I have a long tail. I have a long body, but my tail is 3 times bigger than my body. I can use my tail to defend myself. To get away from predators, I can also drop 40 to 50 feet from a tree. I can also swim. I eat plants and vegetables. Sometimes I eat insects. When I was a baby, I hatched out of an egg. My mother laid the egg under a rock. And when I was born, she was gone. I could take care of myself. The end. The Royal Antelope by Kate Ruffner. It eats leaves. It eats during the night. It is the size of a rabbit. Its legs are as thick as a pencil. Its tail is very small. It can jump 9 feet because it has to get away from stuff that's dangerous. It has to get away from birds and snakes and larger mammals. I like it because it is smaller and its feet are the size of a pencil. I like it because it's brown with black hooves and a white tummy. The Parrot Snake by Ryan Collins. It lives in the trees in the understory in the rainforest. The parrot snake eats hummingbirds. It hangs onto the bird until it dies because it needs to eat. It's green so it can camouflage, so it can catch its food, and so it doesn't die. It's a reptile. I like the parrot snake because he can camouflage and he's my favorite color. I like it because they snatch the hummingbird up in the air. When something comes close to it, it can feel its heat and jump right out and get it. The White Bat by Emmett Bremick. The white bat lives in the understory in the rainforest. The white bat eats fruit. It's a mammal and it has live babies. The white bat has very, very sharp front teeth for biting into fruit. It likes to hang upside down for half of its life. It sleeps upside down. It eats inside of its house to make its house. It eats the ribs of the heliconia and it droops down. Then it's a house. The heliconia is very, very thick. The white bat can fly and that's why I like it. I like the white bat because it always finds good dry spots from bad weather to hang upside down and sleep. The end. The Bushmaster by Jason Shapira. It lives in the rainforest and the forest floor. It lives in the brush and dead leaves among the floor. If you're walking on the rainforest floor and there are dead leaves, you better be careful because the Bushmaster might poison you. It eats small animals like hummingbirds, and it is a reptile. It has babies and eggs. It is the only American viper that lays eggs. There are pits that are underneath its eyes that feel the heat of the enemy's body, so the Bushmaster knows where to go to eat its food. The Bushmaster is the largest poisonous snake in North and South America. The Bushmaster can kill a human within 2 hours by biting the human. I like that it is one of the most poisonous snakes in North and South America. It is very strong. It is awake at night and it's asleep during the day. The Bushmaster by Colin McSwiggan. It hunts small scavenger animals on the forest floor. It is a venomous snake, so it injects poison with bites. It is the largest venomous snake. It is one of the most feared snakes because it can kill a person it bites within hours. It lives in South America. It is shy and is not often seen. It can grow up to 11 feet long. It has rough light brown skin with a row of large black blotches down its back. The fangs are 1 inch long.
It is a pit viper, so it has a pit between its eye and nostril. The lining is sensitive to heat and helps it find warm-blooded prey. They lay about 10 eggs at a time in the nest or burrow of some small animal. They refuse to eat when kept in captivity. The Bee Hummingbird by Joseph Badri. The bee hummingbird is very, very small. You can hardly even see it. It's about as big as your thumb, 2 inches from its beak to its tail. The bee hummingbird takes pollen from one flower to another. It has a beak that sucks up the nectar. It drinks nectar. Then when it goes to another flower to drink more nectar, the pollen on its beak gets into the other flower. It makes more flowers this way. It's called pollination. It also flaps its wings fast. This makes a breeze that blows pollen from one flower to another. It can fly fast. It can go up to 71 miles an hour, faster than a cheetah and a jaguar. It has really fast wings. It has strong chest muscles and strong muscles attached to its wings. It takes spider webs back and covers it with lichens to make its nest. It has tiny white eggs. It keeps its eggs warm, and when they hatch, they're blind. They need their mom to survive. Their mom feeds them a mixture of bugs and nectar. She sticks it down their throat like the doves in the classroom. The hummingbird can stay still in the air by flapping its wings. It can do tricks in the air. Red is its favorite color because they know there is nectar in red flowers. The Hummingbird by Chelsea Boardman. I live in the understory where flowers grow in the tropical rainforest of South America. There are over 235 kinds of hummingbirds. The female lays 2 eggs in a tiny nest made of soft leaves and grass. It's the smallest bird egg. My nest is held together with spider silk that the mother hummingbird collects. I eat forest insects for my protein, which I need a lot of to help me move fast. I can fly up, down, backward, forward, side to side, and upside down. I fly as fast as a car on the highway, up to 71 miles an hour. My colors seem to change when I move because when the sun is striking me from different directions, the thin film coating my feathers reflects the light just like soap bubbles. I can be as little as 2 inches or as long as 8.5 inches. I help the flowers in the rainforest a lot because when I take the nectar from the flowers with my long beak and tongue, the pollen sticks onto my feathers. When I go to the next flower, it rubs off and pollinates it. The same happens to every flower in the rainforest. If we didn't have hummingbirds, we wouldn't have flowers. When we hover and beat our wings so fast, we make a breeze that blows pollen from one flower to the other. For some kinds of flowers, we are the only pollinators. They would be extinct without hummingbirds. I can move my wings fast so that I can go faster than the cheetah. I move my wings faster than any other bird. I lay 2 tiny white eggs that are as small as a human's thumbnail. When my chicks hatch, they cannot see. They're helpless. I have to help them. I feed the baby hummingbird, and what I feed them is a mixture of nectar and insects. I eat it myself, and then I regurgitate it back out of my beak and into the baby's beak. The Howler Monkey by Emma Hanselman. It lives in the canopy. It eats fruits and nuts. It's a mammal. The howler monkey swings to trees, and from her tail, she holds on. It's called the howler monkey because it's a monkey and it howls. It howls loud. It lives in the rainforests in South America. It swings on the big trees. The Howler Monkey by M.J. Wayne. It lives in Central and South America. It lives in the canopy. It eats fruits and nuts. The howler monkey just howls. It doesn't fight with other monkeys. It wastes food by taking a big bite of fruit, and it throws the fruit down and takes another piece of fruit. It does the same thing over and over again. When they're not hungry anymore, they stop. The howler monkey swings from branch to branch when something tries to eat her. I like the howler monkey because she howls. The howler monkey is a New World monkey. New World monkeys can grip onto trees with their tails very well. Old World monkeys can't grip onto trees very well with their tails. There is a red howler monkey and a black howler monkey. 17 howler monkeys need 4.5 miles to live, and if there are more than 17 howler monkeys, they won't live because there's too much howler monkey. The Howler Monkey by Courtney Giannini. It lives in Central and South America. It lives in the canopy. It eats fruits and nuts. The noisy howler monkey is a very big size. It doesn't fight with other monkeys, it just makes its howling noise. Howler monkeys are very friendly. The howler monkey swings from tree to tree very fast so the predator doesn't catch it. The howler monkey is a very wasteful eater because it takes one bite of the best part of the fruit and then throws it away and then gets another one. The male howler monkeys start to roar when they get up in the morning. The howler monkey is a New World monkey. New World monkeys have a good, strong, gripping tail. Old World monkeys can't grip onto things as well. There are 2 different colors of howler monkeys. There are black and there are red howler monkeys. 17 howler monkeys need 4.5 miles of space for all of them to live. When a male howler monkey leaves its group, it is very hard for it to join into another group because the other group is suspicious of the male howler monkey. Jaguar by Amber Walker. One who leaps in one bound. Jaguars pounce on animals that walk under the tree branch where they wait for their prey. When the sloth turns its head, dinner is served. The jaguar can eat anything it finds. It can weigh over 200 pounds and it is very strong. A jaguar sees big fish in the river. He wiggles the tip of his tail in the water. The fish thinks it is a big worm. When the fish comes to the top to bite what he thinks is a worm, the jaguar takes its tail and catches the fish quickly. Some jaguars are safe in reserves. They are deep yellow or brownish yellow with many dark spots that look like dark circles with a space and a dark spot in the middle. Other spots are all black. There was one jaguar that dragged a horse 90 yards and then swam across a river with the horse. The Jaguar by Benjamin Siegel. It is my favorite animal because I like it, because I like cats and I like the way it looks. It lives in the rainforest, in the canopy, and the forest floor. It eats crocodiles and birds, fish, deer, sloths, turtles, eggs, anything it can catch. It needs a girl jaguar, then the girl has the babies, and then in 1 year the baby goes away. It likes to go in water, it plays and it has fun, it hunts and it eats a lot. People like to make coats out of the jaguar, so they die. The Jaguar by Dylan Tennyson. He lives in the branches of the canopy in the rainforest. It likes to eat animals and mice. He likes to hunt in the night. He likes to go in water to drink water, and he likes to eat some crocodiles. The Jaguar by Rachel Adams. I am a jaguar. I'm in the big cat family, and I'm the largest cat in the Americas. I am 2 1/2 feet tall and sometimes 100 inches long. When my babies are born, they can't see, so I take care of them for almost a year. We hunt for our food, and we like deer, turtles, eggs, fish, and other animals. My roar sounds like I'm coughing very loudly. My rainforests are getting cut down by people, and I don't have as much territory for hunting anymore. Also, I don't want people to kill jaguars for their fur, because it makes me sad. I love jaguars. The Jaguar by Maya Amoils. The jaguar is a big cat that lives in the rainforest. They mostly only live in the rainforest. They used to also live in the desert, but they got shot. They got shot because people wanted their fur coats. Their coats are soft and warm. They have black spots. Some have broken black spots with spots in the middle, and some are all black. The other reason jaguars are dying is because the rainforest is getting cut down. Jaguars need a lot of territory. Some of them need hundreds of miles, and they're losing it because the rainforest is disappearing. Jaguars are very heavy. They can weigh up to 290 pounds. They can be up to 8 1/2 feet long. They can't climb easily, but they still get into trees and they pounce on their prey. They jump on them and they try to kill them. In an Indian local area, jaguar means killer with 1 pound. They eat deer, monkeys, frogs, eggs, and they sometimes hunt for crocodiles and snakes. Jaguars are the only cats that love to swim, or at least they don't mind the water. They swim, swim, swim. They're strong. One jaguar dragged a horse. The Jaguar by Chase Curtis. The jaguar is the fearsomest animal in all of the wild. It lives in the rainforest or in the jungle. It lives in the canopy and the forest floor. It eats monkeys and it eats snakes and crocodiles, deer and turtles, eggs and fish. It can catch frogs and eat them. It can jump and pounce on something and eat it. The jaguars have very sharp teeth to bite their prey. If an animal goes near a jaguar, it might eat it. It can sneak up on an animal in the dark because if something was near it, it would find it. It would find where the animal has been going and it would catch it and eat it. It climbs trees with its claws and it can climb on an animal's back and bite its neck. While it's in the tree, it can bite, and when it bites, it really hurts the animal and causes it to die. If it tries to get away, it quickly catches the animal. The people have been killing it for their fur, and the animals that the jaguar eats help it stay alive and have more energy. They've been dying because people have been cutting down the rainforest. They don't have room to live. The jaguar goes into the water to wait in the water to see if something comes up so it can eat it. The only cat that goes into the water is the jaguar. I like the jaguar because it can go into the water and climb on trees. It could eat something else that is small and it hops and gets a toe.
Welcome to the rainforest.
rainforest, everything was quiet because humans came to cut the rainforest down. The animals don't want the people to kill them. They were quiet because they were hiding. They didn't want to get killed. They almost cut down the kapok tree. The jaguar walked along the forest floor and saw a tree. He climbed up the tree and waited for its prey to come walking under the tree, and then it pounced on the animal. It was a snake. 2 hummingbirds came to the forest when men came into the forest to cut the rainforest down. The men decided that it wasn't good to kill the animals, so they went back and put their guns and axes away to let the animals live in the rainforest. The iguana came walking along. He was climbing up a tree and he saw an insect and he ate it. Then he looked for some more prey. A little bitty hummingbird flew up into a tree and almost got eaten by a jaguar. The hummingbird flew away before the jaguar could eat it. Then the marsupial frog leaped onto a tree and saw a hummingbird. She just looked at him and said, then it walked away. When the jaguar saw a hummingbird, the jaguar looked at her, and the jaguar wasn't hungry because it just ate a sloth. And the jaguar heard a howler monkey and paid no attention to the howler monkey and just laid there. The chameleon thought the hummingbird was above and missed. He walked away and looked for the bugs. He found one near the kapok tree and ate it. Then the howler monkey saw a jaguar climbing up a tree, but the jaguar did not see the howler monkey. The howler monkey went onto some thin branches, and the jaguar saw the howler monkey and went up the tree as fast as it could. Then the jaguar fell off the thin branches and landed on a thick branch. Then the jaguar climbed down and went along with another jaguar. A different howler monkey was going up a branch that the jaguar could get on. The jaguar tried to bite the howler monkey's neck and missed. One of the jaguars tried to bite a hummingbird and he missed. And he walked away. He went back to his home. One of the jaguars tried to bite one of the howler monkeys, but he missed and he walked home. A jaguar was walking and found another jaguar. And they went to find some dinner together on a tree where the howler monkey was. They tried to bite the monkey, but it swung off in the branches. Then a bushmaster went up to the jaguar's feet. And the bushmaster tried to bite the jaguar, but its tail hit against her. And the jaguar knew it was there and went away with the other jaguar. The jaguar saw the royal antelope and tried to eat it. The royal antelope jumped away very fast. The jaguar camouflaged someplace else near water and caught a frog and ate it. After it caught a frog and ate it, it saw some fish in the water and only ate one fish. It saw something big going along, an alligator, and then it jumped in the water and it bit the alligator by its neck, and then it dragged it onto land. Then it ate the alligator. A marsupial frog leaped into the water and it saw a bug, and leaped up out of the water and caught it, and then saw a jaguar, and leaped out of the jaguar's way in a hurry. Before the jaguar could pounce on her, she leaped. The hummingbird was looking around for a flower and found the reddest flower it had ever seen. It drank the nectar and it was good. A jaguar tried to eat the hummingbird, but it flew very, very, very fast to get away. Then another jaguar tried to eat the hummingbird, and it flew even faster. The white bat swooped down to get a fruit, and it ate it, and it was slobbering. The iguana was sleeping on a leaf, and a jaguar came, and the iguana ran fast, but the jaguar missed. A hummingbird flew past the iguana, and they noticed each other and didn't bother each other. The iguana went to find his friend. The bushmaster met up with the iguana. He just slithered away. He slithered up a tree and saw a hummingbird. He jumped and tried to catch it, but he missed and fell, but luckily landed on a branch and wrapped himself around it. The howler monkey climbed up a tree and swam from branch to branch. The jaguar went in the tree and made a roar that sounded like a loud cough. Then it saw some water and went for a swim. The white bat flew over a fruit tree, and it flew down and ate one. When it was chewing on the heliconia leaf to make its home, it didn't work at first, but then it tried again and it worked. Then it flew away. The iguana was climbing along and found an insect, but it had already eaten a vegetable. The marsupial frog saw the iguana and hopped onto another branch and saw a jaguar. The jaguar tried to eat the marsupial frog, but she missed. The little itty-bitty hummingbird was looking at the other bee hummingbird and came over to him. They were friends. The howler monkey was swinging on a branch and a jaguar saw her. But the howler monkey didn't see it. Then the jaguar bit the howler monkey on its tail. The howler monkey got away. At night, the jaguar comes out in the bushes, but when animals come near the bush, the jaguar pounces on them. The jaguar climbs a tree, and if an animal comes by the tree, she pounces on them. At night, the jaguar saw an animal that was walking. The jaguar tried to eat the parrot snake. And the jaguar almost got his tail, but he missed. Different humans came to the rainforest again. They cut down the kipok tree, and the animals were sad. Everything in the rainforest was quiet once again because people cut down the kipok tree. All of the animals went into their places to hide. Different humans came back with guns. The people decided that it wasn't good to kill animals and cut trees down, so they went away. After they put their guns and axes away, the people came back and enjoyed the beauty of the rainforest. The end.
Exit stage right.
Hi, Jojo.
Parents, I know some of you are probably going to leave from here, and certainly you can do that. Take a little time to say your goodbyes or whatever you need to do. We do have some children who will be going to naps, so I'm going to ask if we could make a little path just right through here so I can help take nappers back over to the building. If you're not going to leave with your mom and dad, but you are coming for naps.
Well, that was nice. We'll live that night.
That was nice. They did a good job.
They certainly did.
There you go. Profile. Yeah, there you go. All right. Motive for prosperity.
What happened to you all?
I was roller skating and I fell right on it. I fell very hard. It's fractured wrist. Fractured wrist.
She just had pictures taken out of her wrist.
Yeah.
Sweet bless.
Oh my goodness. That was a challenge. Yeah, it is nice.
Your mommy, that was a great job.
Stop, Robert.